Hi everybody, in this module we're going to be talking about creating eye-catching images, and we're going to do this using a great free resource called canva.com. Now there is a paid version that you can use, but quite frankly it's not necessary. You have more than enough features available on the free version to be able to do what you need to do. You do have to be extremely careful where you get your images from. There are plenty of free stock sites out there. Do not fall into the trap that many businesses do of taking any image they find off of Google. This could get you into deep water and cost you an absolute fortune because you don't necessarily have the copyright license. I'm a great fan of creating inspirational messages because on our page they get some great interaction. So let's start with something from scratch. So I'm going to say I want this one here. It will open up a new tab. You can see some great ideas here, but I'm personally going to start from scratch, so I want to add that image. Now if you can't see the whole thing, you can simply reduce the size or increase the size there. If your image isn't big enough for the canvas, you literally just hold the left button on your mouse and just drag it into position, and then you just move it around to where you want. I'm going to go into text. Now I personally love this. I think this is great, so let's set this up here. A little bit bigger than I want, so again hold the left key down and just move it. Now I obviously want to put my own words in there, so I've actually got some here that I can copy and paste across. So let's have a great saying here. And I want that to be white as well, so let's just change the colour at the top there. I want that being capital. Probably would have been quicker to type it. So again, let's change the colours. Let's make that a different colour to stand out more. Let's make that a yellow. Or you can just click on the plus and choose exactly what sort of colour you want. So yep, happy with that. So let's get rid of that. And there you go. Very simple, very quick and easy. Now as you can see, you can't quite see the colouring very well. One little tip to use is to actually create a shadow with it all. So click on the whole thing, click on copy. Now we want this part to be at the back. So let's go in and let's change all the colours to black. Let's make sure we're changing the colours on the right bit. There you go, and then simply move that up. And you can use your arrows on your keyboard to get the exact positioning you want. Now if you're still not happy, if you still want a little bit more, then that's quite easy. If you go into elements, you can then just create a shape. And let's say we want the square. Now don't panic, because obviously this is very solid at the moment. We want it to go behind there. So again, let's click to arrange back, move it into position that we want. Now I want the colour of that to actually be black. So again up here, because it wasn't text, you didn't have all the other sections, but you still had the colour. So let's change it to black. In fact, no, let's change it to grey. But then the great thing is, you can then click on this button in the top right here, which is your transparency. And as you reduce that down, you can see it just fades it out for you. And if we click off of it, there you go. So it gives you a nice little highlight. Very, very simple to use. And let's not forget, you want to be putting your website URL on there. So let's go into our uploads. Select that. And there you go, that's complete. And then you simply just download, and you can download to either PNG, JPEG, you can even do it for PDFs as well, but obviously for social media content purposes, it would be JPEG or PNG. And that's it, it's as simple as that to create an eye-catching image that you can use without having to have amazing graphic designer skills and more importantly, for free.